Desperate Afghans beg for help as the Taliban takes over. It's ugly, but you got to watch this. That is not ugly, that is dreadful. The Taliban is coming? Dreadful. National security analyst Ryan Mauro is working to rescue Afghans who worked with America. He'll tell us what he's doing, who he's contacting. Next. An American who is stuck in Afghanistan begging the president for help. Watch this.
We are struggling with. We need an immediate help. Mr. Biden, please help all these Afghans who did support you, who helped you.
Yeah, we're here. National security analyst Ryan Mauro is with us now. Ryan, you're in contact with Afghans inside Kabul. Spell it out. What are they telling you?
Constantly. They're reaching out to any American that they can talk to that they think might have a 1% chance of providing them with a way out or just a chance at living. And the horror that you imagine they feel, I guarantee you it's much worse. But one of the things I do find encouraging is that the Afghans that remain there and the Afghans that will be leaving Afghanistan are determined to fight the Taliban. Even if they leave the country, they will continue to support the resistance that is growing within Afghanistan to fight the Taliban. That's why I believe there will come a time, probably sooner than people realize, where the Taliban will start collapsing. Okay, over the long term, I do believe they lose.
Okay, but tell me about what people are saying to you. They're on the ground in Kabul right now. You're talking to them. Are they telling you about beatings? Are they telling you about the ill treatment of women?
Yes.
Are they telling you that they can't get to the airport? They want to get there, but the Taliban won't get them, won't let them. Tell me more about what they're telling you about conditions on the ground.
Sure. There are many hunts going on for anyone that worked with Afghan security forces or American defense contractors, not even just the military, or anyone that they might suspect of not being completely loyal to the Taliban. So even though the Taliban is adopting this nice, inclusive, liberal language, anyone who has studied the Taliban, or especially anyone that lives in Afghanistan, knows that that's just a very lame trick. The reports we're getting in is, yes, of beatings, but of people getting warnings from the Taliban, their sympathizers, saying if you don't leave the country, we're going to come and get you. We're so nice that we're giving you an opportunity to leave, basically, before we murder you. And people basically being hunted down. Taliban showing up at random homes looking for people.
Now, we are hearing reports of protests by ordinary Afghans who don't like the Taliban taking over, protests in different cities around the country. So perhaps their grip on power is not as strong as we were led to believe. What do you think?
That's my assessment. Their support does not come from popularity or necessarily even having like an advanced, super large force. It's just that they were able to be brutal. The U.S. was pulling out. There was a morale issue. So the momentum was on the Taliban side. And so they're able to, after growing for a period of time, seize the opportunity and succeed as they have. But there are Afghans, for example, in Panjshir province and throughout Afghanistan, who are doing very brave things, not just militarily resisting the Taliban, but also doing brave protests where you can have women out there holding up the Afghan national flag and saying we resist the Taliban flag. And so I'm constantly getting these pictures and videos that does provide encouragement to me to believe that this thing is not over. And frankly, eventually, the United States is going to be back in there involved militarily because we're going to have to be. When al-Qaeda starts growing and the American people at some point see a chance of the resistance succeeding, they're going to demand that America take that opportunity.
Okay. Ryan Mauro, thanks for being here. Keep us informed about what's going on the ground in Kabul. Thank you, Ryan.